It hasn't been the greatest start to the season for Rangers Football Club, but today, October 12th, 2024, we're going to talk about the start to the season. I'm going to rate it so far. I'm not going to specifically get into players. I might do a tier list on that at a later date. But there's no news. There's like nothing. Honestly, there is nothing really to talk about. As I'm recording this, the Scotland game's on. Oh, yeah, because we all care about that. International football is literally on its knees. But regarding Rangers Football Club, I look at the start of this. I'll give it a number grading. But before we do that, let's just look at this season, right? Got rid of a lot of dead weight. Don't think we made a lot of good signings. I think there's a few good wee guys in there, but overall poor transfer window. The whole stadium debacle, not getting in to the end of September, not really knowing what's going on there. The amount of movement in the board, the amount of people that have left, the amount of exits. Clement signing the extension, some of Clement's comments, the pathetic celebrations when we beat St Johnstone in the Cup, going at the Champions League. Going to the Champions League was poor, right? I'm not going to sit here and defend it, but I do think in the Champions League it was, it was a bad decision with the FD decision. I can't go, I can't do a two-footed tackle on Rangers for that because, I think we were a bit unlucky with that decision. It was the wrong decision to make. In the Cup, we've won what games we needed to win. In the league, in the league we have won the games that you would expect us to win, and the games that we have dropped points in, that is what you expect. That's just the reality, man. Drew against a Hearts team that is absolutely awful, but on paper, Tynecastle, a draw. It's not like the worst result in the world, but when you're Rangers Football Club, you need to be winning those games, man. But the writing was on the wall for that point, and then we get scudded 3-0 on an Old Firm, which I said we had no chance in. And we didn't. That's just the reality. So, when you break all those things down, get scudded by Lyon 4-1. Lyon deserved to win 4-1, but I don't think the game was an all-out massacre. We could have took a lot more chances in that game, but 4-1 at home is still pathetic, no matter who you're against. But overall, I'd give this season a 2 out of 10. And if anyone has got any complaints of me giving it a 2 out of 10, then you're a happy clapper, because how can you honestly give this the positives that you take for this season is that despite Celtic and Aberdeen being on 100% winning records in the league, we're only 5 points behind. That's a positive to take, right? But the style of football is putrid. The future is pretty bleak, honestly, if you disagree with my rating of 2 out of 10, we're still in the Cup, we're in the semis. Maybe I could boost it up to a 3 out of 10 if I'm really feeling generous, but end of the day, guys, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. I have been distraught by Rangers Football Club this season. The rain is about to come on, which just sums up. I see a rainbow over my shoulder here, and is that good news? Who knows? But for Rangers, is it going to brighten up, or is the rain just going to get heavier? And as soon as I say that, the rain's getting heavier. God. Your dog spelt backwards, son, but I think you've kicked me in the balls one too many times this season and previous seasons. Rangers, sort it out, but I might do a tier list, guys, but there's no news. I don't want to just make fids for the sake of making fids and do streams for the sake of making streams. There's not much content out there, man, there ain't. That's why I've done a bit more gaming recently and, other things. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be back soon. If you want to check out what you think if you care about the internationals, check out Fog Football. Do not expect me to talk about Scotland twice on Fog and on here. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. The rain is pissing down. Big Stevie Cool's going to leave you down the road. And till next time, peace.